It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Millville High School basketball. Tonight we highlight the girls as they take on the Kingsway Regional Dragons. My name is Fred Melendez. This is Ariel Melendez, and we'll be having the play-by-play and color commentary today's game. Ariel, this is your first look at the inside of this gym. She's a 2012 graduate of school. What do you think of the surroundings? It's definitely a lot different than when I was here. You know, I don't even know how many years ago at this point. This entire school looks a lot different, but this facility is definitely pretty amazing, and that scoreboard alone, you definitely can't miss that. Now, today's game features two squads one is on the losing side of the ledger, the other one's barely over 500. But the key to the game basically is who's going to take command of this game early. Yeah, I mean that's kind of pretty much exactly what you said. Taking a look kind of at both squads. Millville, if I'm saying correctly, have won their last two games. They're That's kind correct. Of coming in on a little bit of a hot streak after kind of a little bit of a lull there right before that. So they're going to kind of look to keep the good things going tonight. Okay, we'd like to thank the cheerleaders for joining us on the introduction. So, guys, that's right, little excitement for tonight's game. We're going to be back in just a moment with hopefully a couple interviews with our head coaches right after these words.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Welcome to the exciting world of television broadcasting. Have you ever wanted to be part of the team that creates the magic watched by millions? Would you like to know how it's created? With our intern programs that could lead into a full or part-time position, you can open the door to a lucrative career.
Or perhaps you'd like to be in television sales, making the big commissions and watching your sales come to life on television.
Hi, I'm Ryan Quinn, Chief Operating Officer of Quinn Broadcasting. We're excited to announce the next phase of Quinn Broadcasting and want you to be a part of it. And we're looking for interns, production teams, and salespeople to continue our growth. If you're a videographer, editor, on-screen personality, in sales, or would like to learn, we want to hear from you. We have positions open now. Give us a call at 856-451-2358. Thank you.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome, otherwise known as Millville High School's gymnasium, for tonight's game between Millville and Kingsway. Right now, yours truly, Fred Melendez, has the Kingsway Regional head coach, Lamont Robinson Jr., fourth season with the squad. So, in general, how has the season been for you guys? This is our first look at you.
Yes, it's been a up and down season. We've had some good wins, some tough losses, but for a young group of girls, which wasn't what we thought we would have coming into the year, but what it came down to. But we fought, we've competitive, we've grown. And we're looking to, play some really tough games starting here tonight through the rest of the next 2 weeks, preparing for the playoffs.
Okay, 11-9 is the record now. You're in the South Jersey tournament?
Yes, I believe we have the number 1 seed and maybe hosting Atlantic City, which
look at you.
We'll have our hands full. Yes, sir.
Well, that's always an exciting time of season. But as far as tonight's concerned, what are you looking for from your girls in tonight's game?
Yeah, very similar to what I look for in any game. It's just coming out, us having confidence, composure, being spread, playing fast, and playing tough. We got a good group of girls, not the biggest group, but we try to get up and down the floor pretty good, play some really solid defense, and look to, just get better each day.
Okay. Well, I wish you a lot of luck tonight. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions. Hopefully
Absolutely.
Your girls will play their best. Millville plays his best. We'll get a good game out of it.
Absolutely. Looking for a good showing. Take care,
Lamont Robinson Jr., head coach of the Dragons of Kingsway Regional. We'll be back with some more activities here on Quinn Broadcasting in just a moment.
Thank you.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
Have you ever wanted to make the big money? Have you ever wanted to drive the big construction equipment? Here's your chance to go to school, learn the big machines, and start a new career. MCITC is a heavy equipment operator training school that offers you the opportunity to learn to use the big machines and start earning the big benefits. Don't hesitate. Call today 856-825-6655. That's 856-825-6655. Or visit our website at mcitcnj.com.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to Millville High School, where we have the Kingsway Regional Squad versus Millville Girls Basketball. The national anthem just about set to go. So we'll go ahead and head into that and be back with the lineups and everything in just a moment. So stay with us as the national anthem is being played. And the crack staff of Quinn Broadcasting on hand for today's ball game. It's the last home game, and we have the starting lineups being introduced. First of all, for Kingsway, let's see who comes out of the chute here.
Number 21, Emma Wynn. Number 3, Olivia Ator. Number 2, Savannah Crowley. Number 11, Mackenzie Ravaldo. And number 5, Sydney Hopkins.
So there are your starting 5. Emma Wynn, Olivia Ater, and they've turned out the lights for us. Special introduction.
The starting lineups for your Millville Thunderbolts. Number 24, Brianni Edwards. Number 2, Jocelyn. Number 5, Sanaa Clark. Number 20, Anaya Street. And number 4, Juliana Wilson. Coached by Ayala.
Both squads just about set for the opening of today's game. It's the final home game for the season for the Lady Thunderbolts, who are now gathered around their coach Ayala, coming in with a 2-game winning streak, and hopefully they'll continue that today. We'll see if they come out charged up. As we mentioned, Ariel, a good start is going to be a key for Millville. They want to get the lead early.
Yeah, especially when you are coming off of a 2-game win streak there. You kind of want to keep the good times going, and especially for a lot of these girls, a lot of seniors on this squad who are playing in their last regular season home game here in Millville. So they're probably going to be charged up and ready to go. But yeah, you're right. You want to get off to a good start here, especially against the Kingsway squad that has done pretty well this season. So they'll definitely have a test ahead of them here.
All right, the starting 5 are now taking the floor for the Lady Bolts. Kingsway still in their pregame huddle with their coach, Robinson. Coach Robinson has a few words for them. They're still in their huddle. Getting to the starters are for Millville. Number 24, Brianni Edwards. Number 2, Brooke Joslin. Number 5, Sanaa Das. Number 20, Anaya Street. And number 4, Juliana Wilson. The starting five for Kingsway: number 21, Emma Wynn; number 3, Olivia Ettore; number 2, Savannah Crowding; number 11, Mackenzie Roccabaldo; and number 5, Sydney Hopkins. So there you have it. Both teams now at center court. We're just about ready to go for this contest. Ball is in the air, and we are underway. The Dragons win the opening tap. So they'll get first possession as Emma Wynn brings it across the timeline. They circle to the right side, giving up the dribble, so she'll have to pass the ball to Roccabaldo. They switch, top of the key, moving through the lane. Nice dish to the post, and the shot is good. That's Sydney Hopkins. Nice move to the basket.
Yeah, Millville was doing a pretty good job there of kind of establishing their defense on the perimeter. But Kingsway there was able to get in the middle.
And how's that for a response as Sanaa Das comes right down and puts it right back in the basket? We're tied at 2, early stages of this first quarter. Again, nice pass to the post. Shot is a little too hard, but a foul underneath. So the Dragons will get some free throws. At the line will be number 2, that is Savannah Crowding. She'll get 2 free throws. The foul against Millville. First shot is up and short. Guess they're not going to post the numbers of the fouls on the scoreboard. Second opportunity coming up. That shot is long and rebound is taken down by Doss. Millville comes to the front court.
You know, Doss, they're in perfect position for that rebound right there.
So they swing it to the right side. Going to play the perimeter for the moment. Now driving baseline move. Shot is blocked, but a foul is detected underneath. Taking it strong to the hole there was Anaya Street. Trying to make that presence known right away. And she gets herself 2 free throws as a result.
Kingsway there with kind of the opposite strategy of Millville. They were really kind of giving Millville the perimeter play there and kind of almost forcing them to drive in the middle.
First shot is up and good. Millville's first lead. Trying to make it a 2-for-2 trip. Rotation's good. A little long on the shot, and the Dragons come away with a rebound. So it's 3-2 Millville. Just a minute into this contest. Moving along the left side, a little too strong on the shot. Ball is taken by Hopkins. She'll take the shot, and it's good. And it's for 3. Actually, that's number 3 of the shot, Olivia Ettore. So she gets herself a triple and gives the lead right to Kingsway 5-3, but right back comes Millville with a basket from Edwards, Brianni Edwards with that put in, and we're all tied. So these two teams are going at it.
And that's kind of exactly what we talked about in the pregame, especially for Millville, being able to kind of answer Kingsway each and every time. Good
pass out, looking for a shot. Down low, nice steal. Good read of the play by number 21. Number 20, I'm sorry, that's Street. So Millville in possession, looking to get the lead back.
And it really does look like Kingsway is almost kind of daring Millville to take threes here.
They're playing a zone defense at the moment. The open shot is there, rims out. Rebound is cleared by Roccabaldo, and the Dragons come back into the front court. Ettore swings it, and the shot is up short. That's going to be rebounded by Millville. Brooke Joslin will get the ball. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. A 5-5 draw for the most part early on. They swing it around the perimeter. Joslin in the corner again. Comfortable shooting it. Good rebound by Joslin underneath. Doesn't get it to go. And the second rebound comes down to Kingsway. Crowding with the rebound. The Dragons come up into the front court. Driving baseline move, and a foul is called, I believe, against number 5. Let's see if that's the indication. Here's that play, number 3 with the shot and the put in. The three made by Ettore. So Kingsway will inbound. The 2 team fouls on Millville, and only 1 on the Kingsway squad. looking to get the ball in. Quick shot from the right side, and it's a swish. Savannah Crowding with the basket. And the lead is now belonging to the Dragons 7-5. Joslin with the move to the basket, pulls up and shoots and connects. Brooke Joslin ties the game up at 7.
Yeah, this really has been kind of a back and forth game.
Oh, nice steal.
It looks like Millville is trying to use their speed to almost kind of get through the middle of the court there.
Whistle and a foul, blocking foul at the baseline. Here's that play by Joslin. She goes right to the hoop, puts it up nicely. So Brooke Joslin with that basket. We're tied at 7. Millville with a chance to regain a lead here with possession underneath its basket. Juliana Wilson will inbound it.
Kingsway doing a real good job there, kind of not really giving her anyone to inbound it to.
Shot is up and off the back rim. Again, Kingsway good with the defensive rebounds as Emma Wynn gets the rebound this time. It's a one and done the other side of the court as the rebound is taken down by Edwards. Moving through the lane, shot is short.
Looked like I don't know if it got deflected on the way in. Looked like something kind of interfered with that shot.
So Millville still has possession, 4:11 showing on the clock. The move to the basket right there, just a little short. And we're going to get a jump ball situation. That'll favor Millville. They need to turn on the possession arrow clock. I don't think it's plugged in because I don't see any red arrows. So we have nobody on the fouls that we're going to be able to put on the scoreboard, and we have no possession arrow to favor. Welcome to the last game of the home season. Nice pass in the middle, but it's deflected. Good save. Wilson with that save, and Millville will look to reset the offense as we're halfway through this first quarter, 7-7. Pass into the left side. Joslin back outside.
Millville really is trying to get kind of Kingsway off their feet with quick passes around the perimeter, but Kingsway's doing a really good job of holding themselves in the middle.
How's that for a shot from Juliana Wilson? Millville regains the lead, 9-7. The Dragons get the ball into the front court. Alley-oop pass is knocked down, and Joslin will take it for Millville. Hands it up to Doss. The shot is up by Doss, a little long. Rebound will come down. Wilson with it, and she'll swing it around. Anaya Street hands off to Joslin. Again, not shy to take that shot from that left corner. This time she moves outside. That is Sanaa Das, number 5.
You can tell they really trust Doss out on that corner there, and kind of, if she sees an open shot, she's not afraid to take it.
Confidence is a good part of the shooting technique, for sure. Brooke Joslin, pass down low. Now to the right side, moving through the paint. They pull it back out as the dribble is controlled by Edwards. Brooke Joslin tries a 3. It's off. The ball comes down to Wilson, driving through. It's off the left side of the rim. And Kingsway comes back quickly, and I think Coach Robinson wants to slow down the pace, even though he mentions how he wants to get his team moving. Here's that move to the basket here, and the shot good by number 4, Juliana Wilson. So we have a timeout on the floor. It's 9-7. Millville leads Kingsway. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back here in just a bit.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Kingsway talking things over as we return to the Thunderdome here at Millville High School. The Lady Thunderbolts leading by the count of 9-7. Ball belongs to Kingsway, I believe, so they'll have the inbounds play. Mackenzie Roccabaldo will have that inbounds. She puts it in the hands of Emma Wynn. They do get it to the front court. Pass through the hands and out of bounds, so Millville will take over on that turnover.
A lot of heavy pressure there on the defensive end from Millville there. Looks like they were really kind of especially trying to guard out Grouding there.
So Millville to the front court as Jocelyn zips it back out. They swing it left side. Jocelyn looking for Doss, has her again in that spot where she likes to shoot from, but she's guarded a little bit this time. We're keeping it to the outside for the moment. Now looking to drive, dishing it out for an open jumper. No. Rebound is tapped loose, and Kingsway will wind up with it, finally tracking it down with Savannah Crowding. Quickly up court. Nice pass to the post. That's an excellent execution by Kingsway as Crowding found Roccabaldo for the basket. We're tied up at 9. 1:08 to go here in this opening quarter. Both teams have led. We've had a couple ties. Actually, I think we've had 3 straight ties now. 5-5, 7-7, and 9-9.
Yeah, both teams have done a really good job of being able to answer one another.
Little trapped in the corner there. She comes out of it, does Edwards. Left side swing to Doss. And Wilson will pull it out, just try to direct some traffic as the Thunderbolts go into motion offense. Doss wasn't ready for it. I think, it was tipped out by Kingsway. How about that? Okay, referee indicating that went off one of the Kingsway players, Ava Valente, last. So Millville will still have the ball.
Kind of a little bit of a lucky situation there. It didn't look like Street was really ready for that pass.
No, she wasn't ready for it, but now Kingsway's defense comes alive. Takes advantage of a turnover. Fast break layup is good. So Kingsway regains the lead on that layup by Atour. Trying to get it right back. Ribbons out, and Kingsway with the rebound. Valente brings it into the front court. Final 6 seconds. Shot is up. It is no good. And that will bring us to the final second of the first quarter.
It was almost a good save there. Looked like that was Street there, who kind of tried to save it before it went out, so Kingsway will get one last crack at it.
They'll have to be quick. 1 second left on the clock. The alley-oop to get the shot up, and it's off the front rim. So we come to the end of the first quarter. Here's the alley-oop play outside to Brooke Joslin as we watch what the Thunderbolts do with this possession. Kingsway tapped it loose and went on their way to the front court, and there's the easy layup that gets the lead for the Kingsway Dragons. Our cheerleaders are at midcourt, so let's catch one of their routines right now.
Go, Vibrant! Go, Big Blue and White! Go, Vibrant! Go, Big Blue and White! Go, Vibrant! Go, Big Blue and White! Go, Vibrant! Vibrant! Let's go, Millville!
The Millville squad talking things over in between periods, trailing by just 2 points. They really kept pace with Kingsway. Kingsway showing a little bit of rebounding prowess and some good defense that helped them get that 11-9 lead.
And as you spoke with the Kingsway head coach earlier, this game really has been speed. But Mill's done a really good job at kind of answering the speed, as we've seen this game go back and forth quite a bit.
So the second quarter just about set to begin. Millville will have possession of the ball. Sanaa Doss will inbound it for the Lady Bolts. They do get it into Anaya Street. Also in the game now for Millville is Camry Allen, number 22. Now a steal. Again, good defense by the Dragons. Crowding, trying to go all the way in. Oh, nice read. How about that coming out of nowhere? Anaya Street with the steal the other way.
Yeah, Millville did a really good job of kind of quickly getting back on defense there, not allowing Kingsway to get that fast break that they wanted.
Nice block of the shot, and that will mean that Kingsway will get the ball via the jump ball possession. (11-9) the score. Kingsway grabbing that lead late in the first quarter. Through the middle, dishing, and foul on the way up, so she'll get 2 free throws. That is number 21, Emma Wynn, who made the move to the basket and draws the foul. So she has 2 free throws coming up, looking for her first points of the game. Wynn's first shot is short.
It looked like that was a quick stay on the bench. There's a quick little breather there for Jocelyn as she'll come back into the game.
Brooke Joslin, one of the key players from Millville all season long, so she is back on the floor. Meanwhile, the second shot, good adjustment by Wynn. Gave it a little more air and made it count with a successful free throw. 12-9, Kingsway in front. Early stages of period 2. Shot for 3 if it goes. It's off the back rim, and the rebound is cleared by Mackenzie Roccabaldo. Looks for that left side pass. Nifty move on defense. That was Anaya Street with the strip. It'll be 3 if it goes. It's a little too long. Again, Roccabaldo making herself known and right underneath the basket. Kingsway try to make it a quick gesture, and they do succeed as Savannah Crowding makes the basket.
You know, despite the made basket there, that was a nice effort there by Edwards. Just wasn't able to get a hand to stop it.
So the biggest lead of the game now is 5, belonging to Kingsway 14-9. Millville in the front court. Brooke Joslin to Edwards. Millville moving around as best as they can, and Street now has the ball. Anaya Street looking to move through the paint, has the ball go off her foot. Millville still in possession. We have a whistle, and I guess we're going to get a foul against Kingsway. Looks like it's going to be on number 2, Crowding. Here's the easy break layup, and the score that made it 14-9. Good move to the basket by Savannah Crowding. So they have that 5-point lead. Both teams now with 3 team fouls. Coming back into the game for Millville is Camry Allen. Joslin needs to get it in. Yep, too much time. So the turnover goes to Kingsway. Oh, they called a timeout beforehand. So coaches always have that way of getting that timeout.
That was a real close one right there, too.
Yeah, she was hanging on to it for a good little while, and it just kept going and going, and I thought, oh, we're going to get a whistle, but we got the timeout called by Coach Ayala, and he's going to talk things over with the squad. Down by 5 points, the last 5 points of the game being scored by Kingsway.
Yeah, Kingsway kind of starting to separate themselves here, really trying to establish those breakouts. They're really trying to kind of get Millville off their feet there. What I've kind of noticed since she's come in is Edwards has really been able to kind of get back on defense. Even if she's not able to kind of stop the break every time, she's done a really good job of being able to switch from offense to defense.
So Millville again try to get the ball inbounded. They come onto the court, and stepping out to handle the inbounds play will be Juliana Wilson, number 4. Millville looking to give her a target. They do that in the form of Doss, Anaya Doss. Now they swing it all the way around to Wilson. Tries to go through, has the shot blocked, and Kingsway again with the opportunity the other way. A tour. Again, the fast break working very well right now for the Dragons. This time it's Maddie Grubb who is the beneficiary of the final moment of the play there. Grubb with the basket, 16-9 Kingsway.
Yeah, that really has kind of been the bread and butter of this Kingsway offense, is trying to establish that fast break, and it's worked pretty well for them.
A lot of their baskets coming on that break. Doss puts in the hands of Edwards. Edwards pulls it out. Man-to-man defense right now. Good pass. Didn't quite connect, but Jocelyn retains possession.
Wilson there, kind of with a nice recovery there. I'm not sure she really expected Jocelyn to pass the ball when they kind of got tangled up with each other.
Again, strong defense by Wynn. Tries to go all the way up, doesn't get it to go. Good fight for the rebound by number 2. That is Crowding. She puts it up and in, and it's now a 9-point advantage for Kingsway. Now we get a travel call. Here's that defensive play that leads to the offense. I know Coach Robinson is on the bench probably saying, that's the way it's done, ladies. Finishing the play right there. Savannah Crowding for the basket. So Kingsway taking command here in the second quarter. A long-range three. It's a little off to the right. Saved along the baseline, but Millville will wind up with it. Ball was knocked in by Kingsway, but Doss gets the ball quickly up court, looking to drive. Baseline move is short. Kingsway again giving them just one shot. The Dragons on the break, and that's stolen. Back and forth we go. Trying to go the distance off the back rim. One and done again as Grubb gets the rebound for Kingsway.
That's something that Kingsway's really been kind of good at.
Just a little hesitation there is enough to create a turnover. Sydney Hopkins just didn't quite get her footing corrected there. Yep.
The rebounding has kind of been really strong for Kingsway. You mentioned the kind of one and done. It seems like every single time that Millville puts a basket up, you've got more Kingsway players waiting for the rebound.
So Millville looking to get a basket here. They've been off the board for a bit. They have not scored in this quarter. As a matter of fact, halfway through. Good pass. Shot is up and good. Jocelyn finding number 20 Street for the basket.
And that's exactly what Millville needed, is just to get a little bit more confidence.
That was a good-looking finish. Meanwhile, they come right back the other way, get a shot. Ball is knocked down, and Jocelyn brings it down for Millville. Thunderbolts back on the attack. Street looking to move through the paint. Has it blocked from behind, but she's fouled in the process. Here's that nice play and pass. Nice shot off the top of the glass, and in it goes. So Anaya Street getting Millville on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Has a chance to add 2 more points.
Yeah, you can really kind of see the differences in Millville's game to Kingsway. Is Millville's really trying to establish, whether that be the defense's fault or not, that perimeter play and kind of slow things down. They've been able to see very well that Kingsway has a lot of success with fast breaks and speed, so trying to throw them off their game a little bit.
Street will try to make it 2 for 2 from the line. Misses the second one. It's long, but a good rebound by number 24. That is Edwards. Brianni Edwards keeps the ball in play for Millville. She tries to drive baseline. Short on the shot. Nobody wanted the rebound for a second, but that key rebounder for Kingsway got it again. Mackenzie Roccabaldo. There's 3 players there for Millville playing some defense, but somehow they got it loose, and they're going to get a good shot out of it. Oh. That rattles out, but I'll tell you what, there were 3 white jerseys there, and somehow they got the ball loose.
And you can tell who Millville's really keying in on this game. That's not the first time they've kind of put 3 players there on Crowding.
Sanaa Das with a strong move to the basket draws the foul. Taking a look at the action that just happened here. Right through, and she's fouled on the way up, so she'll get some free throws. Sanaa Das. And when you're trailing by 6 points, you want to get every free throw made that you can. The first one is short. Doss will try to make it 1 for 2. That one zips through. So Millville has scored the last 4 points trimming a 9-point deficit to 5 with 2:50 left on the clock. Dragons move it to the left side. Shot is short. Rebound taken. Good block out by number 5. Is that Doss? Yes, it was. Gets yourself a rebound and sets Millville to the attack once more. Juliana Wilson to Doss. Nice pass to the post. Spin move, and it's a basket. Sweet spin move by Anaya Street.
And that's exactly what Millville needs to do, is to find a way to get into the center there, as Kingsway's done a really strong job of covering up the basket.
Now the Lady Bolts playing some defense. Thought about a fast break, but that fizzled out, and they'll just set the offense up. They trail by just 3. 6 unanswered points by the Lady Bolts, and a chance for more here. Doss tees it up. Connects for 3. And all of a sudden, it's a tie. I'm sorry, it's a tie. That 3-pointer makes a difference.
Yeah, this has definitely been, the last couple of minutes, a lot more confident Millville team is. When you see them get that first basket, you can almost see what that's done for them.
All right, so they've come all the way back from a 9-point deficit to tie it here. Long range pass. Roccabaldo tees it up. It's a little long, but the Dragons will not save it. Goes out of bounds. Here's the game-tying shot coming up. Again, she's not shy to shoot it, and Doss connected. Splash. So Sanaa Doss ties this game up at 18. Clock showing 1:15 to go here in this first half. Nice recovery by Millville in this quarter. Doss with the dribble. Looks both ways. Pulls it out. Now Jocelyn goes across the lane. So does Edwards. Meanwhile, Wilson with the pass across. Doss gets it. Final 52 seconds. It's a long ways to go for a last shot. Let's see if that's what Millville has in mind here. Wilson with the dribble, hands off. Doss passing to the post. Shot is off the rim. Rebounded by Etour. Pass to the left side, blocked by Doss. Not this time.
And kind of a little surprising there that with just 30 seconds left, Kingsway was looking for yet another fast break there, but really good recovery there by Doss to get back to block that one.
Still half a minute to go. Here's the play that Doss will come up with the block eventually. This is a play across the middle. Meanwhile, Kingsway missing a shot.
Looks like Street in no hurry to kind of bring things up here. If Millville plays it right, they should be able to get the last shot here.
That's what they're going to shoot for, and if they can connect, they'll take the lead into the locker room. 7 seconds.
They are going to have to speed it up just a little bit here.
They're going to have to be aware of the clock. Good pass to Jocelyn for the basket. How's that for a finish? Edwards finds Jocelyn, and Jocelyn connects for the lead.
Kingsway once again doing a really nice job, but Millville just kind of caught him sleeping a little bit. They didn't even see Jocelyn come in there for that basket.
Brooke Jocelyn with the delivery, and with that basket, we come to the end of the first half, and Millville rallies back with 11 unanswered points here in the second quarter, down by 9. They're up by 2.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking, which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
Have you ever wanted to make the big money? Have you ever wanted to drive the big construction equipment? Here's your chance to go to school, learn the big machines, and start a new career. MCITC is a heavy equipment operator training school that offers you the opportunity to learn to use the big machines and start earning the big benefits. Don't hesitate. Call today 856-825-6655. That's 856-825-6655. Or visit our website at mcitcnj.com.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
We return to the Thunderdome here at Millville High School, where the Lady Bolts, with a strong finish to the second quarter, now lead 20-18 over the Kingsway Dragons, and quite a first half for Millville. It looked like Kingsway was going to run away with this during that second quarter, the first half of the quarter. You see the scores right there. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about the Dragons. Savannah Crowding leading the way for them. She has 6 points. Olivia Atour with 5 points. A couple of points each for Mackenzie Roccabaldo and Sydney Hopkins, and Emma Gwynn has the other point. There is 2 points off the bench by Maddie Grubb for the total that Kingsway has. Meanwhile, the starters getting it done for the Lady Bolts. They are being led by 2 players, Sanaa Das and Anaya Street, with 6 points apiece. Brooke Joslin, she has 4, and deuces for Juliana Wilson and Brianni Edwards. So that is the scoring for Millville. Once again, if you're watching us on either the YouTube Live or on the Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, feel free to hit the like button as often as you can. We'll try to get some comments on the broadcast as well. Some of the comments coming in are from Richard Myers. Look at this. Ariel's getting compliments. Look at this. And you said you couldn't do it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. Richard Myers, admiring my daughter's work. Yes, we are a father-daughter team on occasion, and it's a fun thing to have a daughter who's into sports. I will say that. But thank you again. Quinn Broadcasting, of course, welcomes your likes and comments. James Thomas, thank you for checking in with us. Everybody else, just feel free to make a comment, hit the like button, and just basically enjoy the game. But Millville has certainly given us something to enjoy. It looked like Kingsway, again, that first half of that second quarter looked like it went away a little bit, but had a 9-point lead, but Millville answered the last 11.
Yeah, Millville doing a really good job, especially on the defensive end, as Kingsway really trying to use their speed a lot in this game. And they were able to do that in that the first kind of half of that quarter, they were really able to use the fast breaks to kind of get back and get that lead in this game. But Millville doing a tremendous job there on defense. As I kind of said a little bit earlier, Edwards there, especially when she came into the game, did a really strong job at getting back and kind of interfering with the shots back there. But really, strong effort here from Millville. Obviously a much smaller squad than Kingsway, so a lot of these girls are playing almost the entire game. So kind of good to see the effort. Good to see the effort we've seen from these girls tonight.
Well, both teams are really hustling on defense. Of course, we mentioned Kingsway. They're not giving Millville too many shots. It's been a lot of one-and-dones for Millville on the offense, and they've been getting a lot of points off the fast break, as you mentioned. But Millville, they found a way to claw their way back, and they, again, scoring the last 9 points. That's a good versatility. You face adversity in just about any sport. It's how you respond to it, and Millville certainly responded during the last 4 minutes of that quarter.
Yeah, and on the defensive end for Kingsway, you can really tell they don't want to allow Millville to kind of get in the middle there. That's kind of something we'll have to take a look at here in the second half, is if Kingsway is able to keep that middle clear, because Millville, especially in that latter part, was able to kind of break through the defense there and claw themselves back into this 2-point lead here.
And, of course, that finish there with the last 15 seconds or so, Millville doing a great job of setting up the offense. Nice pass to Jocelyn underneath. She made the basket at the buzzer. So Jocelyn puts Millville ahead, and we'll see if they can continue that pace going into the third quarter. Fred Melendez, Ariel Melendez, glad that you're with us here on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live, Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live, and, of course, on Channel 22, Quinn Broadcasting. We're going to come back in just a minute. You're seeing some of the highlights. Here's the last play of the quarter where Jocelyn finds her way to the basket eventually. We'll go ahead and enjoy it one more time. It was a good look right there by Wilson. There's Jocelyn moving into position, but not quite yet. Again, good ball movement by the Lady Bolts to get the shot. And that's one of the earlier plays. But nonetheless, Kingsway has given Millville a lot of fits here. Here's a fast break chance. And with a very nice block of the play that prevented the basket momentarily there for the Kingsway Dragons. We'll take a timeout and be back for the second half in just a moment.
Welcome to the exciting world of television broadcasting. Have you ever wanted to be part of the team that creates the magic watched by millions? Would you like to know how it's created? With our intern programs that could lead into a full or part-time position, you can open the door to a lucrative career.
Or perhaps you'd like to be in television sales, making the big commissions and watching your sales come to life on television.
Hi, I'm Ryan Quinn, Chief Operating Officer of Quinn Broadcasting. We're excited to announce the next phase of Quinn Broadcasting and want you to be a part of it. And we're looking for interns, production teams, and salespeople to continue our growth. If you're a videographer, editor, on-screen personality, in sales, or would like to learn, we want to hear from you. We have positions open now. Give us a call at 856-451-2358. Thank you.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome. We have quite a contest going as Millville leads at the half 20-18, recovering from a 9-point deficit with the last 11 points. And now we're going to show you how they got that 2-point advantage at the break. Again, just a good setup, good movement on offense by the Lady Bolts. And there's that play to Jocelyn. A good read. I'll tell you what, the way she was hopping after she made the pass, you know that Brianni Edwards felt pretty good about finding that open lane for the shot for Jocelyn.
Yeah, and she didn't really hesitate on that one. She was pretty quick to get the ball out of her hand just so Kingsway couldn't get back into the position.
I want to make mention of something that's going on very soon, actually, on the Saturday the 19th. We're going to have the 18th annual Snowflake Plunge, Freezing for a Reason. We're going to give you a few more details about that. It's happening this Saturday at noon at Union Lake. It's a fundraiser for the 18th season. Rob Shannon doing a good job of putting that together. We'll mention that a little bit more as the broadcast continues. First shot is up and partially blocked. Kingsway does wind up with it as Emma Wynn brings it across. Roccabaldo, they try a three-pointer, short. Rebound taken by Joslin. First few minutes of this third quarter is where Millville would hope to put some baskets together and build up a lead. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an important stretch. It's kind of using that surge there towards the end to kind of keep the foot on the pedal there.
Street tries it. She's fouled. Check that. It's Brianni Edwards with the shot, but she'll get a chance to make up those 2 points. Edwards driving, tried to get that shot to go off the glass, but just came up a little short. She does get the chance to make up for it at the line here. She makes the first one. Edwards tees up the second shot. Off the rim. And again, rebounded by Kingsway. This time number 10, Maddie Grubb with the rebound. 21-18, a three-point edge for the Lady Bolts. Tight defense, but Dragons get through, and Mackenzie Roccabalda will go to the line. Forced the shot up, but she was contacted with, so she's going to go to the line. There's that contact right there. 2 shots coming up for Mackenzie Roccabaldo.
You know, Millville seems really kind of a lot of the time when they've been trying to use those double, triple teams to kind of get Kingsway off.
First shot is missed. Roccabaldo will put up the second one. Up and good. 1 for 2 trip for Roccabaldo. 21-19 the score. 7 minutes gone, 7 minutes to go rather in the third quarter. Thunderbolts in the front court. Ball is loose and Kingsway will wind up with it. Ettore got the ball free and brings it across the timeline. Inside pass, good defense, and they do get it. Nice job by Edwards to steal the ball. Fast break opportunity, toss. Go, just did not fall. Good look, good pass, just not quite there on the shot.
Millville trying to take a page out of Kingsway's book there.
So the Dragons, they pass it to the post. Ball is knocked out by Millville. Here's that chance right there. Just wouldn't crawl in. Boy, you love it when it hangs on the rim because it could go either way, and it went out. Shot is up and good. It's only a 2-pointer for Crowding. She now has 8 points on the game, and this game is tied at 21. Wilson looking to skim the right side. Tries to get a shot up, but she's fouled in the attempt. Nice inbounds and a nice open shot right there. Kingsway tying up the game with that shot from Crowding. Clock shows 6:03 to go here in this third quarter. Mill with a chance to regain the lead. 2 free throws coming up for Juliana Wilson.
And on that last play there by Kingsway, that's kind of exactly what they want, obviously, is to get Crowding in open space there. Something Millville had kind of been doing a good job at it, you know, despite the 8 points that she has. They've been kind of doing a good job at putting multiple players on her to try and get her off, but that's exactly what Kingsway's been trying to do, get her those open looks.
Wilson successful, 2 for 2, and the lead is back up to 2. As we hit the 6-minute mark here of the third quarter, almost a good steal by Wilson. Good read, but Kingsway survives it. Now they'll try a 3. It rims out. Oh, ball is tapped out of bounds. Got to grab the ball. You don't want to tap it. No, just a small critique there.
Looks like 2 Millville players were going for the ball at the same time as well, and one kind of got in front of the other.
So Roccabaldo will inbound it for the Dragons. All the way back out, driving through, stopping, popping, and connecting. Ettore with the basket, and we're tied again. So far, we're getting a classic contest here for the last home game of the season for the Lady Bolts.
Yeah, Millville's done a really good job of being able to answer.
A reach-in foul by Ava Valente.
You know, we talked about kind of at the beginning of this game, 2 teams on very different ends of the spectrum, but you really wouldn't be able to tell by that if you watch this one.
How many times did that ball bounce off the rim before it went in?
Well, I don't think we need to talk about balls bouncing off the rim like that.
No, not when they go for the other squad. Millville trying to regain a lead with this possession. Edwards pulls the ball out, swings it to the Doss. Wilson, baseline drive, and again, another foul. Want to thank all the folks that are watching. Jesse Hernandez Ayala, Sean Bowman, nice to have you with us, along with Darryl Brown. Always glad to see you all. Very proud to bring you these broadcasts of girls and boys basketball throughout the season. It's been quite a season. Millville boys, last 3 games have been excellent. Brixton, Vineland, some classic contests there. Meanwhile, the girls trying to end the home season with a win. Under 5 minutes to go, 4:53 and counting. All tied up, 23-23. Very deliberate possession right here by Wilson. Finds Doss, now Edwards. Again, Millville working the perimeter, looking for that opening, but it's not being given by Kingsway so far. Edwards passes it back out. Now the drive by Doss. She draws the foul and she gets the basket.
Millville doing kind of a really good job there of continuing the perimeter play, not getting frustrated, and finally be able to find that lane there.
Nice job, and there's the basket, drawing the foul and a chance at a 3-point play. Sanaa Doss looking to make that happen here from the line. And she gets it. So that gives Millville a 3-point lead, 26-23. Popping, and the shot is short. Roccabaldo from behind knocked it out as Doss had good position on the rebound. Can you want to see your defense box out on those kind of plays? And Doss did a good job. In a way, Mackenzie Roccabaldo, lucky she didn't get a foul on that.
Yeah, Roccabaldo there kind of came in pretty hot at the end there and was kind of fortunate there to just end up with the turnover.
So we approach the 4-minute mark, 4 minutes straight up to go. Driving, shooting off the glass and in. Anaya Street connects. 28-23. Shot is up off the rim. Good box out again by the Lady Bolts. That time it was Street getting it done. Trying to pass it to the post for Wilson. Good thing it wasn't stolen. There were 2 Kingsway players in position to get the steal there.
Just a little late recognition there as Wilson kind of had gone unnoticed down the court and just couldn't get the ball to her just a little bit early. Not sure if she wasn't seen there, but they are fortunate that this ends up still their ball.
We saw Street getting a nice basket there, and now we're going to get a foul against Kingsway, which will put Brooke Joslin on the line. So Millville with a 5-point spurt here after the game was tied at 23. See if they can add to it from the line. Joslin trying to put it in that basket you just saw, and she does. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2. Millville's biggest lead now, 29-23. It could be 7 with this shot. Swisheroo.
And it doesn't end up affecting anything, but kind of an interesting look there. Ayala kind of moving one of his players off the line there. Looks like really kind of focusing on the defensive end.
Millville putting some things together here to get that 7-point lead. Ball goes out of bounds. Key turnover for Kingsway trying to come back.
Once again, really strong defense here from Millville on the edge.
So the Lady Bolts with a chance to add to their score here. They get it into the front court. Ball is in the hands of Anaya Street. Finds Doss. Alley-oop pass. Good defense. Prevented a possible layup there. Doss will hand it off to Edwards. And now Millville will work it outside. Again, being very deliberate here, looking for a good drive to the basket. Wilson tries to get it there, just a little too hard on the shot, and Kingsway clears the rebound. Maddie Grubb sets up the attack for the Dragons. They come into the front court, and we have, I don't know how that went off at Millville, to be honest with you.
I think she's asking the same question there. Doss a little confused. Looked like she just kind of put the body on, and Kingsway player let go of the ball, but somehow they do end up with it still.
Sydney Hopkins looked like she dribbled it out of bounds, but it's still Kingsway ball. Grubb will inbound it. Open three-pointer. It's short. Rebound battle for Kingsway comes up with it. Nice steal. Street with the read. Street looking for the lane. Does not get it. Tried to go through the paint, but the ball would not cooperate.
Some really good defense there by Street, not allowing Kingsway to get set up one bit.
Oh, nice move to the basket. That is number 3, Olivia Etour with the bucket.
It was kind of carved up the Millville defense. Nice and sweet right there.
30-25, Millville with the 5-point edge. Street finds Allen. Allen hands off to Wilson. Millville pull it out as we hit the 2-minute mark. Left in the third quarter. Wilson makes the move and makes the basket.
You know, Wilson's done a really good job at kind of slowing things down. They're almost putting Kingsway to sleep a little bit.
Look at Roccabaldo answering with the 3. Mackenzie Roccabaldo, her first 3-pointer of the game. And Jocelyn will try to reply. Doesn't go. Rebound taken by Roccabaldo. Under a minute and a half to go.
Kingsway really trying to pick up the speed now.
Roccabaldo's feeling it. She doesn't get it that time, though.
Not a bad idea when you're feeling it, though.
She made that last one. Tried it again. Millville leading by 4.
Wilson, once again, definitely trying to slow the pace down as things got a little quick there. Not quite the game Millville's looking to play, it looks like.
Street looking things over. Puts the ball in the hands of Edwards. Allen will be guilty of a travel.
She was trying to get Jocelyn there driving and just unable to get uncovered.
Enjoy the drive, baby. Wilson with the move to the basket. 4-point game favoring the Lady Bolts.
We'll see how Kingsway decides to play his possession. As I say that, of course, they go for the quick 3 there.
They got the rebound. The rebound shot is blocked out of bounds. Here's Mackenzie Roccabaldo nailing her 3. She's going to inbound the ball right now for the Dragons. Roccabaldo comes back to get it. Alley-oop pass is a foul against Millville. Camry Allen will be guilty of the foul.
Allen kind of trying to read the play there, just a little bit over-aggressive on that one.
Actually the third team foul for Millville, so they're not in trouble with that, but Roccabaldo hits another 3. And that makes it a 1-point game. 7 points in the quarter for Mackenzie Roccabaldo, 2 threes included in that.
And unsurprising here is Wilson kind of takes her time up the court. Just 20 seconds left. Millville once again trying to get that last shot in this quarter.
Millville again just working outside. Final 10 seconds now. This will be 3 if it goes. It's a little off to the right.
Kingsway's got to hurry up here if they want to get that last shot.
2 seconds. She throws up the bomb, and it's high off the backboard and no good. But these two teams continue to battle. Here's a part of the action. This is going to be Roccabaldo hitting her second 3 of the game from the left corner. And that makes it a 1-point game. After 3 quarters of play, it's 32-31 Millville. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's what we want to be. Get high, do it, high, drop it, hey, watch me, it's what we want to be. Get high, do it, high, drop it, hey, watch me, it's what we want to be.
little cheerleaders in between quarters, giving us a little routine here as we have a 1-point game. As we were mentioning, this Saturday, February 19th, 12 noon at Union Lake Park. Come out and support Mr. X, the queen of the plunge, the creature from the third cove, and the little princess as they raise money for the NJ Make-A-Wish Foundation, sponsored by the Millville Recreation Department. That's happening this Saturday, the 18th annual Snowflake Plunge. Freezing for a reason. I love it.
I'll tell you what, while that does sound like a great cause, you will never catch me jumping in Union Lake.
No.
Ever, but especially in February.
Listen, I can't swim, so even in July, I'm not plunging. 3-point attempt, no good. Dost nicely boxed out, and the rebound does come down to Millville as it's finally collected by Street. Early moments here, early seconds of the fourth quarter. Millville up by 1. Fred Melendez and Ariel Melendez with you.
And we talked about this in the third quarter. This is going to be a really critical stretch, these beginning few minutes for Millville, just as they kind of try to pull away. Kingsway's done a really good job at coming back as Millville will look like they'll get to the line here. Yeah, again, taking charge of things, Juliana Wilson, in between a couple players, draws the foul. And, you know, you talk about how we don't have the possession or the fouls here. We do have a bonus arrow, though. Okay. We at least got some arrow up there. Another astute observation by my daughter, huh? Both shots not going in, and Roccabaldo will rebound it, so the lead remains 1. Kingsway with a chance to regain the lead on this possession, but there's Wilson again. Juliana decides to pull it out. Now she drives, shoots, and it's a little too much. She gets her own rebound. The Mighty Might making it happen. Yeah, she tried to kind of do a little duck move there under Roccabaldo. Almost worked out for her. Yeah, she is definitely taking charge. Meanwhile, we get the foul on Roccabaldo there as moving to the basket was number 24, Brianni Edwards. So she will draw 2 shots. Let's see if she can make them. First one is short. And if you're Millville, this is kind of exactly what you didn't want to do. You're getting an opportunity early on in this quarter to kind of get a couple free points and not able to hit them. Yeah, they've had 4 free throws. This is the 4th one here, and they've missed all 4 of them. Not a good sign here. 4 missed free throws that could have made it a 5-point game, but not to be. Kingsway again with a chance to lead if they connect on a basket here. Alley-oop pass to Roccabaldo. Spin move, and no on the basket. She did everything but score. Would have been quite the move there. Fantastic move. Didn't connect. Meanwhile, battling for the ball. Millville does wind up with it. Doss with the rebound. Looked like we almost had a little bit of miscommunication there. Thunderbolts. Wilson doesn't quite reel it in, and again, Kingsway with a chance. Kind of looked like Wilson was almost starting to run before she got the pass. Yeah. They thought about a 3. Roccabaldo, nice pass, and a foul called. A blocking foul against Millville. McKenzie with that move. The only thing she didn't do is put it in the basket. Sweet move, but what she was hoping for didn't happen. 4th team foul on Millville, so no shooting situation yet for Kingsway. Roccabaldo gets the ball in. Win with a shot. Battle for the rebound again. Kingsway looking for it. It's off the mark, and Doss will take the rebound for Millville this time. Roccabaldo, as we said, certainly not afraid to put up those opportunities if she's got an open look. Millville kind of almost fortunate that she was able to not connect on that one. Under 6 minutes to go. A 1-point game favoring the Lady Bolts. If I'm not mistaken, we have yet to have a point in this quarter. Millville's missed all their free throws attempts. And now a steal by the Dragons. They bring it up court. Emma Wynn. Nice pass and nice read of the play. Good defense. That is Doss with the steal. She draws the foul. Boy, that was a nice defensive play by Doss. Let's see if we got it here. Great tap of the ball. Sets herself up for 2 free throws. But again, you got to make them. And Millville 0 for 4 from the line in this quarter. Yeah, especially with the fact that Kingsway hasn't been able to get anything going in this quarter as well. These free throws are really important for Millville here.
Got to start making these. They've been up by one. There's one.
You get that first one, you kind of can take a little bit of a breather now.
So Doss will look to make it 2 for 2. Shot is up, shot is short. Nice rebound, but it was taken away. Ettore got the rebound after Millville had a chance to grab it. Roccabaldo swings it to Wynn. That shot is no good. She'll get her own rebound, spin move, passes it to the left. That shot no good, and Millville winds up with it but loses it. Good job of keeping it in play by Valente. The shot is no good, and Doss clears the rebound for the Lady Bolts as we hit the 5-minute mark.
Looks like Roccabaldo didn't quite get a clean look there. I think a hand might have just touched it at the end.
Well, Coach Ayala wants to talk things over, so Berto Ayala gets a timeout. Millville will talk things over. Just under 5 minutes left. It's a 33-31 lead for the Lady Bolts, and we'll have more after this.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, we've had quite a battle here throughout the game. Biggest lead for Millville was early on in that third quarter, but it's a 2-point game now as we return to action. Want to make mention of some of the people watching. Carl Dannenberger, thank you for watching on Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live. Hello, Dante Smith, good to see you, and Linda Davis. Glad to see all of you watching. And again, as you're watching on Facebook Live, feel free to hit the like button. If you want to make a comment about the activities or anything going on that you're watching, feel free to do so. Millville, again, trying to increase a 2-point lead. They swing it around the perimeter, hand off, a 3-point shot. If it goes, it skims off the rim. Good rebound underneath. And we get a jump ball. Not sure who's got the possession arrow since it's not showing, but I guess Millville will have it because it looks like they're going to set up for the inbounds.
Some really nice work there down low by Allen to kind of follow up the rebound there and get Millville the ball back. Or I guess keep the ball, I should say.
Okay, the two officials meeting to discuss something here, maybe perhaps about who's got the possession because they're not showing it on the possession arrow. So your guess is as good as mine. Somebody's got to keep track of it.
Safe to say we are staying with Millville here.
Got to watch the foot as almost a travel there. But Street maintains possession and dribble. 4.5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Street with it. I'm sorry, that's Edwards, Brianni Edwards. She looks over the setup, cutting to the basket. It comes through to Doss somehow, but
not quite how they drew it up, but it works.
I don't think that was the plan, but she maintains possession for the Lady Bolts. Alley-oop, shot is up short. Roccabaldo clears it. Anna Valente in the game now. She's got the ball, and she passes it right to Doss, who just happened to step by. Tries to go the distance, draws the foul. So Sanaa Doss in the right spot at the right time.
Oh, yeah, kind of worked out for her. She wasn't able to get the shot on the one end and, was showing a little bit of frustration, but got back just in time to make that play.
Yeah, there she is with the steal, and she does the right thing. If there's a lane there, go right to the basket because good things can happen. And she's going to get 2 free throws as a result. Sanaa Doss with the first one. That's in. The lead is 3, and Mackenzie Roccabaldo getting a breather on the bench for a minute right now for the Kingsway Dragons.
We'll see if Millville's kind of able to take advantage of it. Roccabaldo was starting to really feel it there. So see if Millville can kind of take advantage of her getting a little bit of a breather.
Brianni Edwards got the rebound on that miss. She might have rushed a little bit too much. Didn't get a good shot there. 3:40 and counting. Left in this one. Kingsway has the shot blocked. They take it away. Camry Allen with the block and the steal. So the Thunderbolts come up, looking to set up their offense. Passes down low and saved by Doss. We're going to get an out-of-bounds play, so Millville will lose possession. But here's that block and steal. That's some good defense being played by number 22, Camry Allen. She is the first one off the bench.
Seems Coach Ayala there is a little bit, we'll call it frustrated there on the bench, talking about how Millville's in the double bonus. Guess he was looking for a call down there.
And now the ball is loose momentarily, and we're going to get a foul against, or timeout. Timeout taken by the Dragons. Ava Valente with that timeout call as she was boxed in a little bit. Want to make mention once again of what's happening this Saturday. It's happening for the those of you who like the cold water. We got it for you. The Snowflake Plunge happening at Union Lake this Saturday at noontime at Union Lake Beach. They'll be, of course, raising money for the New Jersey Make-A-Wish Foundation. Rob Shannon and the Millville Recreation Department put this together. This is the 18th annual event, and you can come out and support those who are doing it. Mr. X, the Queen of the Plunge, the Creature from the Third Cove, and the Little Princess all will be there to plunge because, as they say, they are freezing for a reason. This Saturday at noontime at Union Lake Beach. So Kingsway now comes back out. Clock showing 3:06 left in this fourth quarter. Millville up by 3. Emma Wynn with the dribble. Wilson on her. Roccabaldo, nice pass. Driving for the shot and a foul against the Lady Bolts. As going to the hole strong was Savannah Crowding. Good look right there, and Crowding doing the rest. So she will go to the line for 2 shots.
And Kingsway's still kind of looking to get going in this fourth quarter. Millville's done a really good job on the defensive end.
Well, that's their first point of the quarter. Doss coming back into the game. Sanaa Doss in for Millville. Meanwhile, Crowding will be looking to finish a successful trip to the foul line. Savannah puts the shot up and good. Nothing but net that time. And once again, it's a 1-point game.
And we'll see if those free throws there kind of get Kingsway going again.
Joslin with the basketball, passes it back out. Ball in the hands of Street. She looks left, now has to pass the ball. She's given up the dribble. She finds a man, that is number 5, Doss. Sanaa Doss looking to move through. Layup is good! The underhand scoop. Sanaa Doss, a key basket for the Lady Bolts. Ball is tipped. Kingsway does get a shot and a good box out. Joslin gets the rebound for the Lady Bolts, and they come back up court as we approach 2 minutes left. Shot is up, and that one's good. Anaya Street with that basket. Millville pulling up by 5.
And Millville's starting to feel a little bit more confidence here.
Well, of course, then Kingsway has a response as Ator buries a shot from the left side. 38-35.
And you certainly don't want Kingsway to start to feel themselves from the three-point line there.
Nope. Millville on the left side. Ball in the hands of Edwards. And once again, Coach Ayala wants to talk things over with his troops. So timeout on the floor, 1:28 to go here in the quarter. A 3-point game for Millville. We'll take a timeout and be back here to Millville High School in just a moment.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Lady Bolts talking things over with their head coach, Bert Ayala. Here's Millville's last sequence on offense as they go right to the hole here. Underhand scoop is good. Got a little bounce off the rim, but it was made by Anaya Street. So that gives Millville a nice advantage. Where we stand right now, 38-35, and there's a response by Kingsway. Number 3 at Tour making that basket. So both teams just keep coming back and forth.
Yeah, you have to imagine Millville's really going to try and take their time. Obviously, they're not going to be able to hold it for a minute and a half, but they're really, they should be trying to take their time and kind of get that clock down just a little bit. Obviously need a basket as well.
Yeah, you want to take some time, but you also want to make sure you score here because the lead being 3, if you get any kind of points, it's a 2-possession game, and now we have a foul. So Kingsway doing what they have to do.
And that's certainly something we'll probably see down the stretch here is Kingsway trying to get the ball out of Millville's hands. But Millville in the double bonus, so they will hit the line.
And they get 2 shots. It's not a 1-and-1 now that it's a double bonus. So 2 shots coming up for Street. Puts the first one up a little too long.
And that's the thing where Kingsway is obviously hoping that Millville is not going to make the shots. They haven't really done well from the line in this quarter, so kind of have to calm the nerves down maybe a little bit here and at least be able to sink this second one.
Well, this second one was also create a 2-possession lead. If they can get it, they do.
And that's a very important basket here. See, you've got Roccabaldo back on the court. We'll have to see if they try and get the ball in her hands.
Driving through and putting it in. Nice move to the basket by Wynn. And it's a 2-point game now. And right away, a foul made by number 1 for Kingsway. That's Ava Valente. And she will put Juliana Wilson at the line.
And we'll say this a couple times down the stretch here. These free throws are extremely important when you're only in a 2-point game here.
3 for 10 from the line in this quarter, so they need them now.
And if you're going to make them in the most critical stretch of the game.
Again, this shot can give Millville a 2-possession advantage with 1:11 left. Nice spin and nice basket. Good rotation by Wilson.
And unsurprising here, we're going to see a timeout.
Well, we have had quite a contest here throughout the game. Millville with a great second quarter response to get the lead at the half, and they've been going back and forth. So nonetheless, they are within a couple of minutes, about a minute to get their win here.
And it looks like Ayala, a little surprising that I think that Millville was the one to call the timeout there, but looks like Coach Ayala just kind of wants to talk things a little bit over here as we are about under a minute left to play, about a minute 11 left on the clock. As we'll see what Kingsway is kind of able to do out of the timeout here, but Millville looks like they really want to talk things over.
Yep, we saw Lamont Robinson Jr. talking to his Dragons, seeing what they want to do on this possession. 71 seconds left. A 4-point game for the Lady Bolts, 41-37. Let's see how quickly Kingsway can score here. They are in the front court as Wynn has the dribble.
Yeah, they are going to kind of have to make a quick shot here.
Oh, what a play by Brooke Joslin.
Kingsway not really in any rush to foul, it looks like. Kind of let a lot of seconds go off the clock there before they were able to get the foul.
This is how you play defense when you really need to. Watch Joslin come in there and just put the hand up perfectly.
And you see there's, you would think they'd want to get the foul really quickly there on Joslin, but she was able to get the pass off there to Wilson before the Dragons were finally able to get a hand in.
Again, a 2-shot foul, and Wilson is good on the first one.
Exactly what Millville needs right here.
Juliana Wilson teeing up the second shot, puts it up. That one rolls out of the rim. The lead is 5 as that rebound taken by Crowding. 3-point shot, it's a little long, bounces off the back rim. Millville does a good job of making sure there's only one shot for Kingsway, and right away, Doss takes the ball and draws the foul.
Almost looked like Kingsway was trying to push Doss out of bounds there as well and try and create the turnover.
Well, that's usually a foul when you push someone. There's that 3-point attempt. It hit the back rim and bounced out. Doss got the rebound and just kind of made sure she collected it so that she secured it and then forced the foul.
It's only a foul if the official sees you do it.
True. The official has to blow the whistle and say, yes, that was a foul. So Doss with 2 free throws. Short on the first one.
You want to get the second here, make this a 3-possession game here. Kind of makes it, or 2-possession, my bad. Makes it kind of, almost forces the Dragons to go for 3.
Well, they get the rebound. They try to get up court quickly. Pass to the left side. This will be a 2 more. I think that was blocked partially.
Yeah, that didn't look like.
Millville gets it. And I guess there's a foul quickly by Kingsway. There's that rush to the front. Let's see, that is number 20 on the partial block, so that would have been Street with the block, and Millville got the rebound after the block.
Yeah, Street's kind of had her hands all over this game, really coming up in the critical moments too.
First shot is good. This shot here could create a 7-point lead and maybe be the dagger in this one. A little long. Good rebound underneath. Just get the ball out, ladies. So all you really had to do was get the ball out, but it does wind up in Kingsway's possession. Roccabalda goes back. They need 3-pointers. They're not going to get it that time. Another rebound. They're just going to keep teeing up shots. That one doesn't go. Kingsway again just trying to get anything, and they do it that time.
At that point, you just needed a shot. Some really good rebounding there by the Dragons, but equally good defense there from Millville, not really letting them get set up for the 3.
Yeah, here's the whole sequence there. There's Roccabaldo sending it back out for a possible 3-pointer. Wynn didn't get that. They got 1 rebound, tried again for 3. That one didn't go. So as you mentioned, Ariel, they just want to get some points here, and Crowding took care of it.
Yeah, at some point there, they kind of needed to understand, yeah, the 3-pointer would be great, but we need some kind of points on the board. They maybe took a little bit longer there to get some points up there. But eventually they did just need to settle for that too.
Still a good situation. A 4-point lead for the Lady Bolts in the final seconds of this contest. Coach Ayala talking things over. You see all the Lady Bolts attentively listening. Attentively? I get the word out. Attentively.
We understood the message.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Dragons looking for a steal, some kind of possession of the ball.
Yeah, they're all kind of taking a look up at the clock, trying to figure out exactly what they need to do.
I want to thank all those who are watching us on Facebook Live. Frank Lafferty, Julie Dowdy, Albert Johnson, Brittany. I'm not going to pronounce your last name because I don't want to butcher it. But Brittany, thank you. All of you that are watching, we really do appreciate your viewing. Hit the like button anytime you're watching our broadcast of girls or boys basketball. And if you'd like, you can certainly make a comment or two. The ball was inbounded to Anaya Street, and she is fouled with 7 seconds left. You never know, but with a 4-point lead possibly becoming 6, you like the Lady Bolts' chances of securing victory right now.
Yeah, you'd have to think if she's able to sink these last 2, that would pretty much end this one. It'd be a pretty big miracle if Kingsway was able to come back, as long as she makes the 2 free throws here.
All right, so Anaya Street at the line.
I think even 1 here would be pretty critical.
Yep. Too far deep on the first one. But again, you just want to get something out of this possession. Street puts the second shot up in the air, and that one lands short. Kingsway does rebound it.
Kingsway's going to have to be real quick here, though.
If you're Millville, you don't want to foul. Actually, that was blocked.
That's exactly what you needed there, too.
Edwards gets the decisive block on Roccaballo's three-point effort. Had it gone in, it would have made it a one-point final. Here's the defensive play right here by number 24. Edwards just steps up and denies Roccaballo, and that's going to wrap things up. Millville ladies coming up with a victory. Final score 43-39, so they end their home season with a W and their third straight win. So nice finish to the streak of games that they've had here. The two teams shaking hands and embracing. I love it when the head coaches embrace. That's all a good sign there. As Lamont Robinson and Bert Ayala leading the way on that. Our final score 43-39. We'll be back in a moment. Hopefully we'll see if we can't get a post-game interview for you.
Welcome to the exciting world of television broadcasting. Have you ever wanted to be part of the team that creates the magic watched by millions? Would you like to know how it's created? With our intern programs that could lead into a full or part-time position, you can open the door to a lucrative career.
Or perhaps you'd like to be in television sales, making the big commissions and watching your sales come to life on television.
Hi, I'm Ryan Quinn, Chief Operating Officer of Quinn Broadcasting. We're excited to announce the next phase of Quinn Broadcasting and want you to be a part of it. And we're looking for interns, production teams, and salespeople to continue our growth. If you're a videographer, editor, on-screen personality, in sales, or would like to learn, we want to hear from you. We have positions open now. Give us a call at 856-451-2358. Thank you.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a non-profit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
I'm Bart Feldman, and this is TNF Camera. We are a full-line photographic studio and camera store. We invite you to come in and take a look at the products and services that we provide, from youth sports, high school sports, school pictures, and a wealth of photographic equipment. The advantages of coming to a store is you have the ability to talk to people and see exactly what you want to purchase beforehand. It's TNF Camera, 1362 South Delsey Drive here in Vineland.
Have you ever wanted to make the big money? Have you ever wanted to drive the big construction equipment? Here's your chance to go to school, learn the big machines, and start a new career. MCITC is a heavy equipment operator training school that offers you the opportunity to learn to use the big machines and start earning the big benefits. Don't hesitate. Call today 856-825-6655. That's 856-825-6655. Or visit our website at mcitcnj.com.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Welcome to the exciting world of television broadcasting. Have you ever wanted to be part of the team that creates the magic watched by millions? Would you like to know how it's created? With our intern programs that could lead into a full or part-time position, you can open the door to a lucrative career.
Or perhaps you'd like to be in television sales, making the big commissions and watching your sales come to life on television.
Hi, I'm Ryan Quinn, Chief Operating Officer of Quinn Broadcasting. We're excited to announce the next phase of Quinn Broadcasting and want you to be a part of it. And we're looking for interns, production teams, and salespeople to continue our growth. If you're a videographer, editor, on-screen personality, in sales, or would like to learn, we want to hear from you. We have positions open now. Give us a call at 856-451-2358. Thank you.
At Complete Care, we are patients serving patients. I choose to bring myself and my children to Complete Care because we are a one-stop shop. We use dental, we use medical. I feel as though the quality of care here is great. I love working here. I feel great to work at a place that serves the community. There's a lot of people in need. To me, patients serving patients means we've been in your shoes. We know what great care means to us, and we want to provide that for you.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome, the gymnasium of the Millville High School Lady Bolts, and of course the Thunderbolts that play as boys, if we will. But I'll tell you what, this was a fine game to end the home season for the Lady Bolts, and we have our star of the game with us right now, Juliana Wilson. Juliana, congratulations, first of all, on winning this game.
Thank you.
There was a point there early on where it looked like Kingsway was going to roll up some numbers on you, but you guys came back in the first half and actually took the lead.
Yeah.
And you played some defense. I think that was what won the game for you. Talk about the determination you guys had.
Well, we've been like a good team, but like in the beginning of the season, we just couldn't put it together.
Right.
But now we're just going out and showing them that, we're not who we were in the beginning.
I saw a lot of take charge from number 4 tonight. When do you know it's your time to do something like drive to the basket or do something like that? How do you judge when to do that?
When it's like an open lane. Like when I did that one, when it was just wide open.
Right.
But usually I just keep my eyes up and see.
What's really nice to see is that everybody seems to get involved on the defense. Brooke Joslin at the end made a great defensive play and just a great team effort, especially in that second half.
Yeah, definitely. Because we're finally now playing as a team. We always play as a team, but like collectively. We're putting it all together.
Yeah, and looking at the scores, there's no, 13 points by one, 12 by another, 9. So everybody's getting involved on the offense as well. People like Edwards coming off the bench doing some nice things for you. And, of course, everybody else, Joslin, Doss, of course, yourself, Street. And everybody just contributed. And I think that's the best part of this game.
Yeah. That's how it was most of the past games.
Now, towards the end when the timeouts were taken, what was Coach telling you guys?
Just to rotate the ball. Don't force anything. They're going to foul us. We have to make foul shots.
Well, on that note, you were 7 for 19 in the fourth quarter. no, I'm just that's the numbers. But the fact is, you got it done when you had to, and defensively, defense wins a lot of games. And I think you guys really you only held them to 8 points in the fourth quarter, so that was key to it as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Juliana, congratulations, and it was fun watching you guys do your thing tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Juliana Wilson, our star of the game, right here as Millville comes away with a 4-point win in their final home game of the season. We'll take one quick timeout, do a final wrap-up. You want to just do the point leaders? Okay. We'll bring Ariel Melendez back in. There you see, for the most part, a very balanced scoring throughout for both squads. For the Dragons, they were led by Savannah Crowding. They went to her quite a bit throughout the game. She led the way for Kingsway with 12. Olivia Atturi had 11. 9 points by Mackenzie Roccabaldo. And Roccabaldo had those two key three-point baskets in the fourth quarter that helped the Dragons cut into Millville's lead. Otherwise, it was 3 points for Emma Wynn. And we had 6 points. I'm looking at the wrong side. Sydney Hopkins had the 2 points for the other total for the Dragons. Meanwhile, We had Thunderbolts being led, and you see those two scores there. Doss and Street really did a good job of balancing the scoring for Millville. 13 points by Sanaa Doss and Anaya Street with 12. Juliana Wilson chipping in with 9 points. Brooke Joslin tossed in 6 points, and Brianni Edwards with 3. So those are your scores for the night's contest. And again, we just want to thank everybody for watching. We have Zamani Tulla checking in with us. Ace Boogie, there's a name for you. Welcome to the contest and the broadcast. Mallory Morgan is with us. Michael Andrews, Cindy Muhammad. We love having all of you here. Anaya Walker, Frank Lafferty. We love the fact that you're watching. We mentioned Julie Dowdy Hope and Albert Johnson. We thank all of you, and we certainly enjoy bringing you these games. The girls ending their home season with a big victory tonight, and I think the fact that they grabbed a nice lead in the third quarter, they held off the Dragons pretty much. Kingsway came back with those 2 3-pointers by Rockabalda to make it interesting at the end of 3, but good defense by the Lady Bolts sealed this one. Foul shooting could have been better, as we both pointed out, but they got it done when they needed to.
Yeah, the foul shooting really could have cost them in that last quarter, but the defense, especially as you mentioned, and as they say, defense does win. Well, they say defense wins championships, but defense wins any game of the week as well. And they really did use that late quarter defenses. Kingsway kind of threw everything they had at them at the end there, and a really good win for a Millville squad that, as we've said, is kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum here from Kingsway. So a really good effort all around, and kind of good for you. Got kind of an effort from all of your starters. Absolutely. Everyone was on the board in the starting lineup, and they kind of scored well throughout the lineup. Nobody kind of, I don't want to say stood out, but no one, they got the ball around well is what I guess I'm trying to say, stumbling over the correct words I'm trying to use here. But you got offense from just about everyone, as you mentioned. Dawson Street especially were really able to help out on the offensive end. And as I mentioned a lot throughout the game, Edwards really did a great job on defense. It's kind of really where you saw her effort there was on the defensive end, coming up with a lot of key blocks and kind of able to help set up her team there for the offense.
All right, so there you have it. We certainly, again, enjoyed bringing you this contest. We hope you enjoy the result. The home team does come away with a victory in Millville now with 3 straight wins. We'd like to thank everybody who participated on the broadcast side of things. Our fantastic producer comes up with ideas left and right all the time. Ryan Arowski, of course, our producer. And we had Ozzy Mori with the camera work, and Mandy Muniz also helping out with the broadcast as well. Ariel Melendez, Fred Melendez, we're glad that you are tuned in tonight. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we'll see what we do in the near future as far as basketball is concerned. The boys are in the state tournament. We'll see what kind of activities they have and what we can bring to you. Again, for our fine staff, Fred Melendez saying thank you for watching. Millville on a 3-game winning streak. We have the next game. See, this is why you're a crack producer. Our next game will be this Friday at 5:30 here at Millville High School. The boys will be playing, so tune in for that. And if they play anything like the girls played tonight, you earned for a contest. I've watched the games that Millville has played recently, and the Bridgeton and Vineland games. They really made some great comebacks in both of those games. If you saw the Vineland game, you saw a buzzer beater. So good stuff being produced by the Millville boys. They'll be on the air 5:30 right here at Millville High School on Quinn Broadcasting. And, of course, by all means, join us for that. Our final score tonight, 43-39. The Lady Thunderbolts winning over the Kingsway Dragons. Thank you for watching. Have yourselves a great night.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC. Programming that serves the South Jersey market.